Hello everyone, my name is Claire, and I saw that my good friends Julie and Bill had set up this site to do something fun while everyone's in quarantine, and one thing that I was going to do anyways, and I thought would be fun for anybody to do, especially if you have pets and kids at home, is I am getting ready to use up some fruit that is going to go to waste and be able to make some frozen peanut butter and jelly dog treats. So I thought I would just kind of show you the process of what it is, and it's pretty easy. I've already done a bunch, and the dogs love it, and my 3-year-old actually likes to eat them as well. So it's kind of just a fun project to do. So first thing you're going to do, I'll just kind of show you, is that I have cut up here some strawberries, and you can actually use blueberries are safe for dogs, raspberries, so any type of berry is okay to use up, and these ones are ones that are probably not going to be good in a day or so, so I'm kind of repurposing them before they go bad. So all you got to do is you take your strawberries, and I have a little blender here. I have found that with the strawberries you actually need to add just a small amount of water to help with some liquidity, and we should probably plug in our blender. And we're just gonna blend away for a second, give it a couple of pulses. I'm gonna shake it so that way I get some of the bigger chunks off the side. Mix it again. And you can always add another smidgen of water if you feel like you need to, but I actually like it when it's a little bit chunky. But I don't want any really big chunks in it. Because what we're going to do is we are going to take these and we are going to actually put them into candy molds. So if you have any sort of like the chocolate molds at home, I have a ton, and so I found that the really flat ones work pretty well. And since Easter's coming, I figured we were going to use some of my Easter Bunny ones. So all you're going to do is you're just going to take this, get a little spoon, and then I'll show you in a second here. You're just going to put a nice layer of the mashed up berries. And you don't want it to be too thick. You want to leave some room for when you need to add the peanut butter. So you kind of want to try to spread it a little bit thinner. And I will say that this is actually a really nice thing to do, where you can actually do a bunch at once and then just put them into like a little Ziploc bag. So once you've made a bunch of them, you can keep making more of them. So once I'm done putting all of this in here, and I'll show you what it looks like. Let's see. So you can see that I've kind of filled those up. There's a little bit thin layer. So we are just going to take these and we are just going to pop them right in the freezer. And I feel really fancy because I already have some that are frozen, that were already on the done side. And so you would basically let them sit in the freezer. If it's a really thin layer, you might only have to let it sit in there for maybe 20 or 30 minutes until it's frozen. I found that if you don't freeze it and you try to put the peanut butter on right afterwards, it'll just kind of mix everything up. But then all you're going to do once it's out and once it's frozen is you're going to find some peanut butter. The one thing to keep in mind is that if you're going to be giving these to pets, so dogs are not allowed to have xylitol, Xylitol. So you should definitely check any peanut butter that you're going to use, the ingredients list. I know that it's hard to see, but this is from Aldi's. It's their natural peanut butter, but I will say that their regular peanut butter also does not have any xylitol in it as well. So just double check that. And then you're just going to spread a thin layer of that on top. And you're going to put that back in the fridge, and you're going to let that again sit for another 20 to 30 minutes or even longer. You can kind of let it go, you know, once you're at dinner or something like that and come back afterwards. And then the cool thing is, these are my little paw print ones, is that you'll see that the jelly is going to be on one side. And then let me see if I can pop this guy out so you can see. And then it'll be like this. So jelly on one side, peanut butter on the other, and then you can just stick these into a refrigerated bag. I would say try to stick the jelly and the peanut butter sides towards each other. Don't try to stick a bunch of peanut butters because they're still, they can get stuck to each other. So make sure you wash your hands throughout the whole process. But that is just one really fun thing that you can do while you are stuck at home and maybe looking for some way to use up some of those fresh berries that you're not going to use anymore, and find something to do with some fun people around you. So hopefully that was something fun for you guys to do instead of using your chocolate treats. I will say that the molds are also really great if you want to do like Jell-O projects, gummies, things like that. So those are some other fun ways to be able to kind of repurpose your chocolate molds if you have any at home. So good luck, everybody, and maybe I'll find something else fun to post that you can do with people that you love. So have a good one.